Shape layers are a unique kind of layer in After Effects in that they are generated internally, just like solid layers. There is one additional concept to shape layers that has to do with the transformations. Each layer has a set of transformation properties, meaning anchor point, position, scale, rotation, and opacity. However, shape layers have an added complexity of having their own additional transform controls. In this video, we will take a look at how multiple transformations can affect the end result of your animation. If you've ever seen the movie Inception, you're probably familiar with the concept of a dream within a dream. And that's pretty applicable here as well, in that layers can have transformations and that shapes can have transformations as well. And all those things can be inside of one another, or more specifically, shape layers have transformations inside of layer transformations. So to show what I mean, I have a square here moving from left to right. And this animation is made possible by the position keyframes, which are under the transform option of the layer. So this is a kind of top level animation. This is happening to everything that is inside this layer. And what's inside this layer at the moment is a shape. So let's go ahead and move to the second composition. We have the same animation. However, now we are introducing some rotation as well. And this rotation is actually found inside the rectangle. So let's take a look at the top level animation. That is the layer level. Now, notice that there is no animation on the rotation option here. Only the position is keyframed and animated like it was before. But now, if we drop down the contents and go into the shape of the rectangle, and inside there we have another set of transformations. Now, these are independent of the layer itself. These belong to the rectangle and not to the layer. So if you look here, this is where we are getting our rotation animation. If you play this back again, you will see that the rotation lives on the shape and the position animation lives on the layer. You can see how we can start to get more complex animations using the transform option available in the layer and the shape. Now, we can increase the complexity even further by introducing group level animations. So now, if we drop this down, we have our transform options at the top level. We have the rotation at the shape level. Now, let's add another shape to this layer. With the current shape selected, let's grab a star tool and draw a star right here. So twirling this down, you will notice that we have a new transform property for the polystar. And you will notice that we have no keyframes this time in this polystar. If you play this, we will see that the star is moving from left to right, even though there are no keyframes in its position property. This is because we have the position keyframed on the layer itself. But this is not rotating, as the rotation transformation is applied only on the rectangle. The layer transformation, which was the position transformation, is affected to both the polystar and the rectangle, but the rotation transformation, which was applied onto the rectangle, is not affecting the polystar. Now, when you group these two shapes together by selecting them while holding the Control key and pressing Ctrl G, we can put them in a group. And now, on the group level, we have another transform option. For instance, we can animate the scale of the group here if we want to. So there is a total of 4 transformations in this one layer. We have a transformation for the star, the rectangle, and Then we have a transformation for the group. And finally, a transformation for the layer itself. And that does it for this video. This is the third video in the series, and in case you haven't seen the first two, be sure to check them out on my channel. In this training series, we are covering the basics and the fundamentals of motion graphics inside of After Effects. This series will have several videos, each of them covering some core concept of After Effects. I try to keep these videos short and to the point so that they don't take up much time and we just stick to what we want to learn. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button down below, and if you didn't, hit the dislike button and let me know what I can improve in the future videos. That does it for this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.